We are playing not Legacy of the Crystal Sword, that's Thursday. We are playing the Demonplague. Before we begin, in the doobly-doo down below, you will find our link for our Extra Life and a link for our Heroes Wanted Collective sister shows. So please check them out down below. They're all really cool people. And a link to the Discord. Consider joining up. But before I begin, tonight I am joined by...
Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Kevin Hillman, the low-level bureaucratic drunken monk.
And hi, I'm Lorne, and tonight I will be playing the roles of Tafina Boondoggle, the forest gnome beastmaster, and substituting for Sasha tonight will be Uthor Greypaw, playing the part of a direwolf.
Do the voice.
I don't know how he voices him.
Uthor.
Uthor.
Something like that.
I am Uthor.
I guess he's like this. I don't know.
It's actually really close. It's really close.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also in a wolf form, so you can't really talk anyway.
Exactly.
Alta.
Is it Alta? Because I see Sasha. I thought we were going by the
Sasha is not actually on this map, and I
Okay.
don't know if we'll be meeting up with her, so I did not introduce her.
Okay,
Sasha's not a person. Sasha's an NPC.
Gotcha. That being said,
Sasha is my badger.
Okay. That being said, my name's Clay. I'm playing Alta Vista, the person who suffers from dissociative identity disorder, bard, sorcerer, warlock extraordinaire.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tara. I'll be playing Hecate, the Eldarin life cleric, or grave domain cleric, sorry. And I can't remember what season I left off at, so I think it was autumn?
Autumn, yes.
Autumn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm still all groovy, baby.
Hey, you're
I'm very
groovy,
awesome
baby.
powers.
Groovy, baby. Sorry.
And I'm Patrick. I am playing Arkady Renko, a Ghostwise Halfling Inquisitive Rogue.
Thank you all for joining me this evening. Last time when we left our heroes, they had just finished exploring the top layer of Fort Frostfell, defeating hobgoblins and goblins alike. You found a group of prisoners, freed them from their goblin captors, and were able to fashion some clothes for them and heal their wounds, because it was very obvious that the goblins were, taking little nibbles off of them, for lack of a better term.
Didn't we come across one that was actually in the middle of eating a severed arm?
Yes. Where was I? Yes. However, you decided to go down below because one of the goblins you captured said that is where the head honchos were. You came down below, and Kevin deftly spotted all the traps and narrative jumping points, and earning himself 2 cookies. From there, you've made your way down this dark and danky basement to this area over here with the zeros, where you see 2 suits of decorative, ancient, and rusty dwarf-sized chainmail standing in the hallway.
Right. No, we all called out that these were probably animated armors.
So,
Like,
sorry to
everyone
interrupt.
was like, that's probably a trap.
I don't see a map.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, you haven't shared it? I pulled it up manually.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Sorry,
Thank you.
guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and you all called it out as a trap, because you are smart adventurers.
It's a trap.
You're paranoid. You don't know. You haven't examined them yet.
And it's more.
It's only paranoia if they're not out to get you.
Well, they're not out to get us in specifically. They're just out to get whoever comes through.
Okay, in this case, it's not paranoia if it really is a trap.
I guess we'll find out.
Now, the other thing is the hallway just continues along past them, so we might not have to go through them. We might be able to go around.
Are we all? Oh, the D is great. Is the dire?
Yeah, the
wolf.
D is the wolf, which would have to squeeze through the hallway.
Yes,
We're
we
still
know.
all up in this room, or did we move forward?
I believe
No, we're in that
technically Arcady moved forward and reported back
And
from
then
what you
came back.
saw. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I thought we also had a rough map of the area.
Yes, you do. You do have a rough map. That's why I haven't put up Fog of War. You can tell that some modifications have been made since then, but it still roughly follows sort of the same path. This is a natural cave, and I'm going to say, actually, this area you are entering in is new.
Bless you.
The sculpted area with.
Actually, no, sorry. I'm getting certain bits confused. But this is a part of a sculpted area that in the past they used just to store food in and stuff. Or barracks, a hoosgow for drunken soldiers, etc.
Okay.
Shall I just try and walk right past them and see if anything happens?
Oh no, sir, you're too important for that.
Yes, but I can move quietly. If I don't
believe-
go through them, there might not be an issue.
I believe the term for that is cannon fodder. Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing. I'm just gonna sit here.
I had
Does
a joke.
anybody else have any
Yeah, anyway.
ideas?
How
I don't know
I
if my
could poke them,
spiritual-
sir. I have this 10-foot pole.
I think we need to do this quietly. They are clearly there as guards, if they are living. I mean, the goblins upstairs told us they can pass through, but it's probably to do with either they're cold or something that codes them to be allowed to go.
Does anyone have like a disguise kit or something? Maybe we can totally
I
play
did
dress
in
up
my-
and sneak past.
Oh, in a very sad tone. I did in my cart.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't...
Hecate will
We didn't
pat you
bring
on
the
the
cart.
shoulder.
Oh, yeah, you left it in town.
We don't have any way of. We don't have any magic that can cause silence or quieten them.
I have
Yeah, I don't
magic.
think-
I can blast them.
I
Yes.
could try
Oh,
and...
That is presumably loud. Do we have anything quiet?
I'm very quiet.
No, you're not.
I am
Ever.
very quiet.
Ever.
Very quiet.
Uh-huh. You realize
so I don't know if this would help.
You are very quiet, Kevin.
That's my
I
demonstration.
have-
Give me a 1. Oh, sorry.
I have my face steps, so I can get past them without them really detecting me. It's just the problem is, like, will I trigger anything on the other side?
Was that, sorry?
I have face step. I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see as a bonus action. So that will get me past them. So I can scout ahead a little bit. But yeah, I don't really have anything that will help us get through them, like us as a group. I don't have anything that'll get us through them unless we want to send my spiritual weapon through them and see if that triggers something.
Well, I have an idea, potentially.
Hmm.
Well, see, I have this thing I can do, and I will magically, have a fairly large leaf about the size of the palm of my hand appear in my hand. I can do that with anything, sort of. If they're going to attack anything on sight, I could make something appear right in between them.
So, wait, what are you... So you have
I
a leaf-
cast minor illusion to form a leaf in my hand.
Oh, interesting. So, okay, so you have a leaf in your hand, and you're gonna project it down the hallway?
No, the idea is I'd probably form something much larger and more potentially dangerous. Like, I don't know.
Do me.
How tall is your character?
Whatever the max height is for a person.
I believe it was like 6'5" or something.
Okay, I will create a 5 foot tall version of you. because that's the limit of my ability. And it will literally be taking the image of you and compressing it on the vertical,
But not the horizontal.
but not the horizontal.
All right, does it mirror me?
I recast it to mirror you
All right, now
because it's a static image.
Oh, it's a static image. Okay.
Yeah, I can't actually cause it to move.
Well,
Yeah, I
don't-
think that's more silent.
I can
image.
create a sound, an image, or an object within range that lasts for duration, and it works up to 30 feet.
I'm gonna. I'll circle around the image of myself, and when I get to the back, I'll be. Oh dear, that's far too sexual. And I will put my hands over my buttocks.
What? What
I
did
think
you
he
do?
just realized how much his butt sticks out.
Oh, jeez. You gotta lay off the beet juice. It's all them carbs in the beet juice.
Like two
All right, so-
Pringles hugging.
What are we doing, guys?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You know,
I mean, I can also make a noise like it's trying to whisper.
Like whisper.
I could just walk through.
Honestly, at
think-
this point, I think that's the best bet. Like, try and stealth past.
Three of us can go quietly. I think the rest are going to have to attempt it as well.
All right, but I should go first to make sure. I don't want it chopping off anyone's head.
I think Hecate should go first, actually. If she can just step past and get past them in the corridor, she will be able to let us know if we are stepping somewhere that is far more dangerous.
why don't we just send the rat?
What rat?
What?
What
That
rat?
what'd you call her? Sasha?
Sasha's
not
a
with us.
badger. Yeah,
Yes.
she's not here right now.
She literally dug a hole into the side of a mountain where we put a little kid in and told her to stay safe while we went and assaulted the keep.
Ah, okay. Well, they have canaries in the mines, so I assumed we could use,
Yeah.
that type of thing. But okay.
I have a camel.
Where exactly?
What?
Oh, the two. Okay, the zeros. That's where they are. It's like, I don't see the statues. There they are. Okay.
So everybody move by? Yeah, okay.
Are you gonna do your Fey jump?
How is Greypaw gonna get by?
Greypaw can actually squeeze.
No, but sneak past.
Greypaw is actually in that form not too bad at stealth.
So he literally squeezes past the two sets of armor, the fur rubbing against.
Actually, wait, Steph,
Yeah.
can you pull up his actual character sheet to see if he has a better than a +4 bonus to stealth?
It depends
Sure.
also if the armor is facing each other or given where they are in the alcoves, I think they would be facing each other, so they won't be facing us as we slip past.
Okay, so that was gonna be my question. Did we want me to just go straight
Uthor
down the hallway?
himself has a +2 to Dex.
Okay, so if he has a +2, then it's a +4 from the wolf.
Yeah,
Druid
you're
rules.
going to have to Hecate simply because if it's a place you can see, otherwise
Yeah.
you're going to step to right in between them. So I think, you have to jump to the end of the hallway.
Each one of these
Okay.
is 5 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can go
So I can
all the
probably
way
get to
down.
the end of the hallway.
You can get to the end
Yeah.
of the hallway. Just
Yeah.
put yourself where roughly you think you should go.
All right. I don't know how much use I'm going to be, but I'm just going to kind of like have a look at the floor before I pop over to see if I can like spot any tripwires or anything like that.
Okay, roll me in perception.
Skills. There we go. Perception, perception, perception. Looks good, guys, so far.
I'll check for traps for you, sir. Let me go first.
I've already checked around here.
Oh, you have. Sorry, I missed that. Okay.
Everything's
That's
groovy, Hecate. Everything's
Oh,
groovy. You're
groovy.
gonna be just fine.
So I flashed the peace sign to Arcady and everyone else behind them, and then I just, poof away a little sparkle of like autumn scented leaves or whatever it is that I do when I face step, and then I will just pop to the end of the hall, and then I will do a check on this side to see if I can see anything.
Isn't the
That's a
reverse
bit better.
peace sign "fuck you" in England?
Yes.
Technically means up yours.
Yep. So do the things trigger as I face step past?
No, because it's like Misty Step, right?
Yeah. Just checking. And so
No.
I checked this side of them, and I rolled an 18 for perception to see if I could see any triggers.
You don't see anything currently. Being that you are getting a sense that they seem almost out of place, like they weren't here before.
Steph,
Yes.
which direction are they facing? North, south, or east, west? Assuming north is up on this map.
I'm going to say they are currently facing east.
Okay, then. I am going to move up near the front because I can. And I can't hit them both with a 5-foot object, can I?
While you're moving forward, Tafina, I'm just going to quietly.
I'm going to create. This is going to be very interesting. I'm going to create a lifelike scaled image of the blank wall in front of one of these suits of armor.
Isn't it
Okay.
So that literally like 3 inches away from them, they see the exact image of the wall on the other side in perfect relation to them.
So basically trying to hide us from
An
view. as you
optic
guys
illusion
pass.
from one of them, yeah.
Okay, so you're putting up the optical illusion of the wall?
It basically, I'm
He's putting up a
looking
fake
at
wall.
the wall. Yeah, if they're both facing east, I'm putting a fake wall 3 inches in front of it that makes it look like the wall across the way. That's basically painted, for lack of a better term, to be perfectly camouflaged as a more distant wall.
Like
So
the backdrop
basically
for
the same
Wile E.
as the
Coyote.
guy, the thug.
Yeah,
from
I'm pulling a Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, we got it. So while you're doing that, I will call back as quietly as I can, but still have you guys hear me. It's all groovy on this side, man, and those statues, they weren't here before. They don't look natural. I think the goblinoids brought them in, dudes.
You also notice that there are statues of dwarves. Very stylized.
Okay, maybe not the goblinoids. Maybe whoever owned this place before the goblinoids then.
The Noid?
And I will think telepathically to Kevin, this is why we use hand signals, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm very well versed in them.
Shh.
Oh, and then I'll hand signal it.
Well, I had no way to communicate quietly, unfortunately.
Oh, this was all in the mind.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know this is a bad thing, but I have no other way to communicate this information.
It's totally
Thumbs up.
fine. All right, so Renko will nod at Tafina for putting up the wall, and I'm going to try and stealth past.
All right, roll me a
Figure it
stealth
should
check.
at least reduce the DC.
If it relies on sight.
Yeah, if it relies on sight.
I have
And I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right, re-roll that.
I have bardic inspiration if you need.
God damn it.
Can I insight to see if that's a bad roll and then go to pick him up and carry him?
Nope,
guidance,
too late. I'm
guidance
gone.
That's right.
Guidance.
I move
Yeah,
far
touch.
faster than you,
It
though,
is touch.
don't
Damn
I?
it.
Scoop you up before you got very far.
Patrick, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I keep offering bardic inspiration. Nobody wants it.
Well, you
Just
don't have
force
to
it.
just... Yeah, just
Yeah,
start singing.
technically, you don't offer it; you give it.
Yeah,
Then we
Well.
choose if we want to use it or not.
All right. Well, I give it to you.
It's your B
for
card.
next time.
Or your B card.
My P card.
All right, as soon as you go past, you're like, ha, I know hand signals. I'm the best rogue ever. But then you stub your toe and sort of curse in halfling. And go, "Oh no," as an eerie red glow springs to life from each suit's visor. The armors move suddenly and raise their swords to attack.
Bloody hell.
I understood that.
I
I
still-
actually understood that.
Was I still chasing him? And was he supposed to be a Cylon?
No, from Neverending Story. You know the statues that he jumps
Yep.
through?
Oh, yes.
Not really, because it's been a good mumble years.
Mhm.
But was I able to start following him when
crap.
I noticed that he wasn't being stealthy? Or no? Steph?
Initiative.
What?
Initiative?
Sorry?
Was I able to follow him when I noticed he wasn't being stealthy when I did my insight, or no?
I'm going to say you follow him. You follow him, but weren't able to catch up to him. So I'm going to say you're
like there?
yeah, you're like there. You're like, oh, sir, you made the classic mix. You're going to stop.
No, I'm hand signaling. All hand signals.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't see when I'm not talking to his back and hand signals.
I find it interesting that I'm the only one who apparently understands Halfling.
How did you learn Halfling?
I took it as one of the languages I know.
Oh.
I know Common, Gnomish, Halfling, and Primordial.
All right, so now it's time for combat.
Oh yeah, you roll it, right?
Yep.
Well, Steph, there's two things. I don't see any enemy targets. I don't see any enemies in our tracker.
Well, that's why I'm adding them right now.
Ah, okay, cool.
Give her a minute, dude.
I know, jeez.
Is that the new roll or the old roll? I swear I had a 5 initiative last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
it hasn't been
the
re-rolled.
Animated armors go first.
No, they don't.
They got 15.
Sorry about
Did
that.
you
I should
just
have
do
scrolled up.
Did you do the whole party? 'Cause-
That was the whole party, because I went
yeah,
from
my
a
page,
15 to a 17.
Round 1, Alta Vista, go!
Hey, I step up and I say, okay, well, looks like that stealth didn't work. 5. So is it when I move through people? Is it 2? Just want to make sure. You know, to move through people, does it?
Yeah,
I
still
will
10
say,
feet.
technically speaking, unless it can see through it, animated armor 1 can't see us. I mean, technically, they could probably
Line
see
sight.
Hecate. Okay,
Line
then I stand
sight.
corrected. Yeah, just pointing out that they do have that wall. So in theory, we can't see them either unless you plan to look through my illusion. But you do know I cast one. Like, you know it's there and it is an illusion because you saw me throw it up.
I was just trying to make sure I can get through. I can walk through people.
It's an extra 10 feet. It's difficult terrain
Is
going
it?
through an ally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can see him from here, right? Like I can see one from there.
I'm going to say Tafina, just to make this combat quicker. You can just decide as a free action to let go of the illusion.
Yeah, I probably would. If I saw the other one moving, I'd probably, because this one will probably reach through it, and I'd go, okay, that's stupid.
Okay, I'm casting. So,
All right.
So I'm going to cast on myself. I'm going to hex this guy here, animated 2. You have to hit control. Boop. All right, and here we go. Eldridge hex. All right. Come my hex. Did it work?
You are not hexed.
It says effects Hexblade's curse.
Yes, what that does is it checks to see if he's cursed someone, and if it does, it'll add 2 damage to it.
How come it's working?
Oh, make sure you control click them.
I did. You can see it has the 5-foot marker on it, right? See
Yeah,
that?
you are targeting. It's easy. He's targeting animated armor number 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but what button does he have to press?
Well, okay. For his hex thing, he has to click.
The magnifying glass. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
There you
Alright.
go. Now
There
you
we
have
go.
your hex up.
Yay!
Hooray! Progress, people. Progress. All right. Yeah. So I believe I hit.
You did.
You do.
All right. Let's
It's
do
a
some damage.
22.
All right. Take that. Lasty.
Nice.
I'm done.
Arcady.
All right, I will target animated armor 1 with my short sword. I will miss, and then I will bonus action disengage, but I am going to move through them and squirt into this doorway here so I can try and keep an eye on both sides of these hallways, just in case we get more company.
Okay. That's the end of your
Gotta
turn.
love a halfling.
That is it for me. Oh, I can.
I know. That's what I said. Gotta love a halfling.
Okay.
Greypaw is technically the dire wolf.
All right, so I'll just skip him. Tafina.
All right. Blah. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. So, question from here. That's where I am basically. Looking at animated armor 2, am I really stuck with cover?
Ooh, I'm going to. Yeah. This is a narrow
Cool.
hallway, and you're already at a.
All right. No,
angle.
that's fine. In that case, then, yeah, well. Actually, no, we're not going to do number 2. We're going to do number 1. All right. So, bonus action. We're going to cast Ensnaring Strike. We're going to run by here. That's 25 feet of movement. And all right. So, I will attack with my short sword. I will hit. Sweet.
Nice.
Max damage.
Nice.
And then it takes a save. Crap!
Oh, what happened?
It just made it save.
No. He just shrugs it off.
Why does Tafina have a Facebook like button?
Because I have Gnome Cunning, which gives me advantage on saving throws for against spells.
Ah.
Target must succeed in a strength saving throw or be restrained by the vines. Yep. All right. I'm done.
Animated armor 1 is going to attack. Let's see.
I did just hit it.
I picked Alta Vista, and it is a fail. Oh, wait.
Yep.
It's a 12. It missed.
Missed.
Yep, it's a fail. Second attack. Ooh, that is a hit.
It's 20, right? I'm
A
gonna
20 total.
20 total, not
Yep.
a natural 20.
No. I'm watching. I call upon the powers of the Shadowfell, and I block it with my shield.
Ooh, very nice. Remove the. I'll remove the damage from you.
Care Bear Stare. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the end of this one's turn. So animated armor number 2. Going for Tafina. Another 4.
Keep up.
And then a 2. You're just so small, you're just going like, constantly dodging out of the way. Kevin!
And with that, we know it has a +4 to hit.
All right. So I probably can't hit animated armor 1 because it's in an alcove. So I am going to use Kevin's freakishly long arms to hit animated.
Okay.
Yep, 10 feet. Okay. Wow, miss and bonus act. And it's a total slap fight. Like, I'm just slapping this armor across the face. You bastard! Slap!
What
Oh,
are you?
and done.
Hecate.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on Animated Armor 1.
Right, roll
Because
it.
I want to save my actual spell slots for the big bad. How am I rolling? Come on. I actually don't know if how did I roll this? It's not letting me roll.
Oh, you control click it and then click on the magnifying glass, and there should be a save button.
There we go.
Automatically rolls the save.
And Animated Armor 1 is the top one, right? There it is. Okay, so
Yeah.
control
If
click
you hover over, it'll actually show the name of the token.
and cast. I think I did that right.
It failed the saving throw.
Failed.
So roll damage.
Woo! So damage. Oh.
Hey, it's damage. It's fine.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and just kind of like keep watch on our end because I don't want to waste my movement and like squeeze in there with with all the other people. And I want to save myself spell slots for the big bad. So that's it for me. I'll stay here.
Okay.
I'll watch everyone's backs on this end.
All right. So Uthgar, aka the Direwolf.
All right. Well, first of all, he's squeezing, so he's difficult terrain. I don't want to drop his direwolf form because I don't think he has many beast shapes left.
He only has 2.
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, he'd have 2 anyway. I don't remember how many he's used up to this point, and when we took a rest, that might have got the back. All right, so I guess he'll advance. So 10, 15, 20. You can't get more than double difficult terrain, so that's good. 30. No, he can't get much farther unless he dashes, and I don't want to make him do that. Unless someone wants to climb on board him, yeah. He'll move up to there and hope he can get an attack off by holding his action to do so.
Okay.
And Sasha's not there, so top of the order.
Top of the order.
Top of the order, Alta Vista.
So it looks like everybody's focusing on animated armor 1, but I was focusing on 2.
Me and you
So,
were
They've
on 2.
both
They were
been
all
hit.
on 1.
oh, they've both been 2. Okay, if that's the case, then I will cast.
Well, don't forget, you did Hex number 2.
No, I know. I'm going to stay on 2. I'm going to cast. Where is it? Copyright languages, vicious mockery, green flame blade, because they're what, 5
Ooh.
feet between both.
They
right?
are, yeah.
All right, so I might as well use that. My main focus, though, of course, is animated armor 2. All right, let's see if we can hit. It says damage, though, but it doesn't say effect.
Okay, that's because there is no effect for it. You just deal the probably like 3 damage to the second target. It's when you hit level 5 that it goes up.
Okay, so I just roll my quarterstaff.
Roll your
To
yeah.
hit?
You roll your quarterstaff to hit number 2.
Okay.
You deal that damage to number 2, and if you hit, then it's the fire jumps to number 1,
Not a problem.
and it will
Okay.
take however many damage that is.
All
So
right.
yeah, you do.
I hit, and then damage. All right, 6 damage, and then the other one takes 3 damage.
Oh shit!
Does that make sense?
Did your
My hex didn't go off. That's
yeah
what it
your hex turned off?
Okay, so I'll just.
So
Yeah, just
Yeah.
reapply it or roll a d6.
Okay.
It's still set to do it to turn off after every turn.
Wow.
It shouldn't do that.
Okay.
When we take a break later, I will fiddle on Steph's computer and
So
make
how
it
do I
not.
roll it? How do I roll a d6? Oh, I just duh.
Just grab a d6 and roll.
And throw. Duh. We all have our duh moments. Okay. That's an extra 2 damage, and then 3 damage to armor 1. Okay. Done.
All right. First thing Arcadi's going to do is bonus action perception check to see if anybody is coming because of the noise.
All right, roll me that perception check.
$13.
At first you think, oh, I think we're in the clear. But then you hear this flitter clatter and this thump, thump, thump.
Thrums in the deep.
From which direction?
To the north of you.
All right. I will speak out in common to those who can hear, company's coming. And then I will...
From where?
Probably where that
Where
K
K
is.
is.
And then...
Go ahead, sorry.
So I will... Yeah, if I move in and out, they'll get me. So I'm just going to fire my crossbow at animated armor 1. Miss. And that is my turn.
All right. Tafina.
All right. I will pull out my second short sword. And I'm going to Hunter's Mark. Which one am I targeting? Animated 1. Because why not? And go to town. That being said, I just need to reread one thing on this. Cool, whenever I hit it. So, attack. And deal damage. And grr, arg, and end my turn.
All right. Animated armor 1 is going to attack Alta.
It's the fire.
Miss.
It doesn't like fire.
That's a hit.
23. So I'm at 18. If I add 5 to that, that's
23.
Shield is
It would
only-
still hit.
So I get
Shield
hit.
is...
I'll take the hit
Also, shield wouldn't be up. It's...
He's
Okay.
asking if you would cast it again.
if I wanted to.
He's doing the mental math.
If I wanted to. If it was worth it. So I take the hit.
I don't think you would. How many spell slots do you have?
I have enough. I have 3. Yeah, remember, I'm a warlock as well.
Multi-class, right. You're not just a warlock.
Yep. I have. I've only casted 2 spells, and I've clicked them off. One first level. Oh, sorry, 1 cantrip, 1 first level shield, and my pack magic for hex. So I have 2 left.
Awesome.
Mhm.
That's that one. Tafina is going to get hit by these guys.
They will try.
Miss. And another miss. Tafina, you're just like practically dancing, avoiding all these hits.
Oh, yeah. I dodge, deflect with the blades, grin maniacally.
All right, Kevin.
Okay, so I'm still kind of stuck up here. So let's see if we can take out 1 again. Or 2, sorry, 2. Nice. And bonus action. And done. And this time it's actually 2 like firm hits to the head. instead of the slaps from before. And done.
Hecate.
All right. Probably just gonna do the same thing as before. Animate armor 1 is still up. I am still targeted on him. So does he fail?
Oh, he
Damn
got
it.
20 that saving throw. I know you technically can't crit a whatchamacallit, crit a saving throw, but
Construct.
still.
Construct.
Oh, sorry, was that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because like I keep saying, I don't want to use my spell slots, and there's too many people for me to get up close and personal. You know what? I will move a few feet closer. I know that puts me up for a hit, but I want to be able to see Arcady. Can I see? I can't see him from there still, can I?
Nope.
Damn it. All right. Well, yeah, that's it for me.
You see Arcady, and probably you a little bit, Tafina. This massive soldier comes running out of the rooms to the north, looks at all of you and says, "Who are you? Intruders!" And makes a swipe at Arcady. That's a hit.
I told him not to go first.
All right, it's Uthor. Not sure what he's going to do.
All right, so he's going to. Sweet, that did work. He's going to move 20 feet to get to here. And because of pack tactics, he has advantage on his bite attack against number 2.
Good stuff.
Of course, he misses because he rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh no. Yeah, not.
How is he squeezing through here? He would have been.
Well, it took
blocked.
20 feet of movement to get there.
Oh, okay. So
Okay. And he has 50 feet of movement in his wolf form. So he's going to growl and bear it and take the attack of opportunity to move back because he isn't going to squeeze in with everyone else.
okay, I'm just gonna roll a d20 for that just to see. Oh yeah, that's a hit. So I'm gonna need to get my animated armor.
It beat a 14.
It was like a 22.
Holy jeez.
You know what? Do me a favor. Just take off 7 hit points off of him, just to make it easier. Just so I don't have to fiddle.
I can't do that.
Oh, I will take 7 hit points off him.
Remember, to the wolf, not to the man.
Right. Yep. Already did that.
He is already wounded. He's wounded 7 now. Good.
Alta Vista. I'm going to say you can just sort of barely see this massive soldier coming out and taking a strike at Arcady. What do you do?
Well, I mentioned it to the rest of the party. I'm like, heads up, we need to focus fire on 2, burn them down. Well, actually, wait, I don't do that. I realized, I got hit last round, right? I did. I got hit
Yeah,
last
you did.
round.
Yes,
So
you
my
did.
eyes turn black and I freak out. So yeah, my voice completely changes. And instead I talk like, no, I will slay you all. You dare. And yeah, and I continue my attack on 2. Almost completely and totally focused on the person that hit me, which was 2. Was it 2?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'm all in on 2. I go for another attack. How does it look, by the way?
It's looking worse for wear. Like, it's orange, it's heavy, and they're both heavy.
Okay, all right. All right. I can't even. Okay, no, it's fine. All right, I'm gonna attack again. Let's recast Hex, I guess, on myself. Because that's the only way apparently.
Yeah, unfortunately, it gets rid of it every turn. I will change that so it won't.
Actually, it isn't. It's up. Oh, I have
Oh.
Hexblade Curse on me. Look at that. How do I have Hexblade Curse on me?
No. What that does is it checks to see if you've cursed an enemy, and if you have, it'll deal the extra damage.
No,
That
okay.
always stays on.
But if you look at my character,
Yeah,
you see that I have 2
it
flash-
says damage 1d6 necrotic. That's your hex, the spell.
Okay.
The Hexblade's Curse IFT custom cursed looks for a custom status effect of cursed that will deal 2 damage to any creature that is cursed by your
Gotcha.
Hexblade's Curse.
Gotcha. All right.
It's like inspiration and bardic inspiration. They use the same words so many freaking times.
Well, anyways, I swing kind of almost recklessly at Animated Armor 2, and I completely miss. I'm done.
All right. Arcady.
Bonus action disengage. I'm going to move through the night space behind him, and with my action, I'm going to reach into my little side pouch, pull out a good handful of ball bearings, and throw them at his feet as I dash past.
All right.
Oh, geez.
Oh, and as you dash past, you notice a small symbol on
And this
the
is-
armor that that appears to be it's rough, like it's been partly worn away, but it appears to be a Hycosian military unit that you are familiar with.
The knight or the armors?
The knight. Tafina.
Noted.
Once you stop coughing.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still targeting animated armor 1. Awesome. So, for the first time in a long time, sword attack number 1. Bonus action sword attack. My eye twitches very, very, very annoyingly.
A 2, then a 1. Is that anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Animated armor number 1. Misses. Really? It misses Alta Vista?
Yep.
Also a miss. It rolled the same thing twice.
Off the shield.
Animated number
Is
2.
the shield 1 turn?
No.
I think it's a
Oh, shield,
physical
shield.
shield.
A physical shield. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a
that
hit.
hits.
Oh,
Dab nabbit.
Dab nabbit.
That was
Spot.
freaking damn it.
and another hit. Kevin.
Okay, so people keep getting up and getting hit and in the way where they shouldn't be. So I'm going to try and take out animated armor 2.
Yeah, we
I
really
think
need
we're going to spend a key point here if we have to, but let's start with the first 2. That's be a miss. Second one.
Crit.
Critical
Yes.
hit.
Can you create a construct?
You can
Yeah.
now.
All right.
You couldn't in 3rd edition.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I will spend the key point for the last one.
Well, you make that choice before you. You have to choose to do that
He did.
before you roll your
about it.
second attack.
He was talking about it before.
Yeah, I did it at the beginning. I was going to do it, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. I misheard how you phrased it.
I did phrase it in a very open-ended way. I won't do that in the future. And there we go.
All right.
And I'm going to move up. There.
And you kill one of the...
Actually, there, so I don't get an attack of opportunity.
And you too, Kevin, recognize that the symbol of a military unit from the border wars in High Coast.
Do I remember their unit leader?
You know what? Do you? I'm going to
15
say yes,
history.
and you can make it up.
Oh, I don't have a name on the spot. It's gonna be like Speaker Vaporizer.
Ivan Ilovich
There you go.
was the commander, although this isn't a commander's uniform.
And I will yell that at Arcady over the knight's head.
When you say that, the knight actually starts looking very stunned and a little scared and taken aback, and they will yell out, "Help! Harlon! Get your butt in here!"
I don't like the sound.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
That means one of two things.
Hecate!
All right.
I figured they're the Lost Legion.
Okay. Well, at least Arcadie's not alone over there now. Yeah. Can I squeeze in there in front of the animated armor?
Yeah, there's a
yeah.
5-foot space there.
Perfect. Okay. Spink. I'm kind of overlapping, but whatever. I'm going to run up, smack him with my mace. Mace, 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 mace.
Nice.
And I keep forgetting to roll damage. Can I get to the other side of Kevin? What is
Yeah,
my
I'm going to
AC?
say you can get right next to Kevin. The map isn't exactly matched up, but I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to squeeze past to the other side of Kevin here. I will take the attack of opportunity from the armor.
Alright, I'm just going to roll the D100 or D6. Yeah, misses.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it. Still saving my spells.
The knight is then going to turn around and look at you, Arcady, and go, "Wait a minute. I recognize you.
Ah.
I can't leave any witnesses." And she will go and attack Kevin.
Wait, she recognizes me or Arcady?
She recognizes Arcady, but there's ball bearings between her and Arcady, so she's going to attack you because you're both wearing uniforms of the bureaucracy.
So she literally goes, "Wait, I know you. I'm gonna attack this guy."
And then stabs.
Well, I tried to
behind
throw
her,
the ball
she
bearings
doesn't
all
turn around,
around
just
her.
Stabs.
Yeah, but as long as she doesn't move, she doesn't slip.
That is correct.
Yeah, she can go after me. Okay.
You can tell that this is a veteran soldier. They're not taking the bait of you running away and tripping over a ball bearing. They have a very focused approach to their demeanor. They are very well trained. This isn't a common farm boy that was inscripted. Or girl. And shaken from the sight of members of the bureaucracy here, she misses, or they miss. Uthor.
Uthor is again 10, 20, diagonally 30 to here. We'll target the knight, I think. No, I think that's... Maybe this time it'll work. There we go. And again, advantage because of pack tactics.
Woo!
Wait a minute. No, I'm wrong. Doesn't get advantage. It's straight roll because it has disadvantage because he's squeezing. Still on the knight.
Yeah, he misses.
And we'll move another 10 feet back, taking an attack of opportunity from no one. No, the knight. The knight can do it.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, 14 on the wolf. You could, yeah.
Just to make combat faster so I'm not all fiddling.
An extra 7 damage it took?
Yes, I'm just doing like
Cool.
average damage.
Yeah, just making sure the damage actually applied properly.
Okay. Alta Vista.
All right. I moved my hex to animated armor 1, and I continued my frenzy attacking until they all fall.
It's if you hit, it's probably a die.
All right. Well, here's hoping. Do I have to cast a hex again?
No, it's still on you.
All right.
Any attack you hit with will, any damage you deal will have the 1d6 added to it.
Great.
You are targeting both animated armor and the
How
knight.
Okay, I only meant to hit. How do you get
So control click the knight.
control click the knight? All right.
Oh, no, you hit the animated armor.
All right. Control click.
I'm
the
not
knight.
sure why that worked. There.
Is it off now?
Now you're not targeting anything.
Okay,
Now you're targeting the armor.
All right. Confusion. Yeah. Okay.
Hit!
That's hit. Let's do that damage. Nice. Okay.
And it's done diddly
And
dead.
now your hex dropped because it's set to drop on the next attack. Okay, I see.
Okay.
That actually worked well in this case because that means you need to remember to
React.
apply it when you bonus action it next.
Yep. Okay. Down he goes. I'm done. Sorry.
You should have
Okay.
green flame blade.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't want to play your character like that, but
Arcady.
it was a perfect setup.
Arcady will telepathically speak to the knight and just say, "The butcher always said your regiment were cowardly." And then he will fire his crossbow.
Right?
And I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on that.
I keep forgetting to use mine.
Okay.
He looks in the mirror.
So
You
is
are
that a
likable.
D6?
People love you, and god damn it,
Yeah,
you're
it
gonna
should
hit.
be. We're all level 3
Oh, they come back on long rests, eh? Oh, that's so annoying.
for now. Eventually, it
So
goes to
18
sharp.
total.
Nice. So that's a hit. If 18 if you hit an 18, that means it goes, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Tie
armor class?
goes. Yeah, tie goes to the hitter.
Right. It was the other one where the tie went to the defender. Right.
All right. And bonus action, I will... Actually, not even bonus action. I'm just going to move around the corner. That's it for me.
Tafina.
All right. I switch my swords into a reverse grip. I move a bit closer. I remember to target. And right hand. Bonus action, left hand. There we go. I am my turn.
Okay. Kevin.
Okay, so I can't see Arcady because I'm gonna check if I should kill her or not. So I am gonna shove her onto the ball bearings.
I mean, you did see Arcady try and put a bolt in her.
Oh, true. That is a good point. So yeah, smacky, smacky. So first smacky misses. Oh, I didn't target her. I'm pretty sure a 13 still misses her. She's a
No,
knight.
18 is your minimum on this thing.
Oh, jeez. There we go. And second one.
You say anything like, "You're under arrest.
Please sit down. There are forms to fill out.
And here I thought you were going to channel Cartman.
Respect my authority. No. That's not Kevin.
Hecate.
So it's just the Night Lady left. Okay, so-
Currently.
All right, so control click. And I've seen people trying to shoot her. Like I saw Arcady try and like put a bolt in her, right?
She
Yes.
actually has a bolt in her.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm just gonna completely miss with my mace.
Yeah, we are. Wow. Like 1 through 4s on a lot of these rolls.
Jeez. The knight will
That's it.
turn around, will attack Kevin first. Oh, wait.
What was that?
Isn't
That's
a
made a
19,
14. Yeah.
a 19 hits Kevin, right? Yeah.
Well, unless anyone has a magical armor or uses shield, there's no way to get higher than an 18 at this level.
True.
12 damage? Wow.
They have a great sword.
Oh, that's my personal area.
And they will say to you, Arcady, you were always a disappointment to him.
Oh, she's infected too.
All right, well,
Go ahead.
she's going to have this large dire wolf come in and try and bite her head off. So move up, attack.
Yeah, it's reach, right? It can just go right over top of my head.
It doesn't have reach. It's a 5-foot attack.
Oh, wow.
And then it'll move back, taking an attack of opportunity.
I would have given it reach.
It's a large creature. It doesn't get reach. It does get pack tactics. It does get keen hearing and smell, and it does get 50 feet of movement. So it's not like it's a weak creature.
Yeah, true.
Staff,
Right, what
the
was that?
wolf moved out of engagement range with the knight. There's an attack of opportunity available.
17 hit?
Yes. It's a 14 AC. It's not hard to hit.
14 plus 7.
21.
21. Thank you.
I can take 2 more of those.
Alta Vista.
All right.
I'm going to say you can peer over Tafina's head. That does make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I come up to like
I'll just move here.
navel.
And, I point at the knight and I say, "Good night." Oh, actually, I can just say good night because it sounds pretty good.
Double entendres for the win.
Exactly. An inky blackness flows from my hand, cursing her. And it's a her, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. And I blast her dismissively.
So
with my
you're applying your
Eldritch
Hexblade's
Blast.
curse?
Actually, no. It was just an Eldritch Blast, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't even have her highlighted, but I'm pretty sure I missed.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Well, if you cursed her, then you should target her and put the curse on her. Because that means
Not a-
if you ever do hit, you'll deal the extra damage.
No problem. Well, I missed anyway.
That was Hex. Oh, you
know.
hexed her. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you cursed her.
Nope. Next.
Okay. Arcady.
All right. Bonus action, I will use my insightful fighting. So they need to give me a deception check. Can they beat a 24?
They
Staff.
perception? No, they can't beat a 24.
Deception.
Okay, what do you do? Sorry, I was double checking.
It's my insightful fighting. They have as a bonus action, I make an insight check versus their deception to see if I get advantage on the roll.
Oh, they failed. So you gain advantage.
All right. Oh, no, it just means I can use my sneak attack even if I don't have advantage. So, okay.
Which you get because there's 3 of us within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Miss.
Gonna miss.
Oh, wait, don't you have advantage?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't get advantage. I can just use sneak attack if
Right,
there's
I always
allies within 5 feet.
I always forget that. Okay.
That is a miss.
Are you doing anything else?
Duck back around. Actually, nope, I can't do anything else. I use my bonus actions. Yeah, I'll just duck back behind the corner.
Athena.
All right. Right hand.
Goodness
Left
gracious.
hand as bonus action.
Ah!
Just
2 twos!
stinking it up today. All of us were missing.
Go.
Kevin, you feel the power of the bureaucracy within you.
Go. I can't think of what's a bureaucracy thing. Manila envelopes.
Multiple signatures.
Collate the bastard.
So that's first attack, and I have a target. Yep, okay. And second. And she is stapled. Done.
Okay. Hecate.
Swing the mace. Swing. Bada bada bada. When's my friggin' character sheet? Here it is. Yeah. Aw, seriously?
Aw.
Friggin' 18 to hit, and like, so almost the highest I can roll to hit, and like the lowest I can roll on damage, and that's it. I'm just gonna stay here and looking very frustratedly at my mace. But like a stoner frustration kind of look, like, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, seriously.
Yeah, my left hand attack, not this round, but last round, did the same. A 1 on the damage die.
That's it.
All right, the knight will again scream, Harleon, get your butt in here! And attack Kevin.
Wait, okay, which way is he calling out to? Because usually when you're calling out to someone like that, you will turn your head to send the voice in that direction.
They are calling out to... One sec.
Well, not the north.
I mean, if it is the north, then Arcadia is screwed. If it's the south, they're going to run straight into a direwolf.
The south.
Well, they might run into Hecate.
That's also not good.
Well, especially considering if the wolf knows it can run around.
Kevin, and she knocks Kevin unconscious.
So
Kevin,
Oh my
right
god!
before-
They killed Kevin!
Thank you,
You're right.
Lauren.
Pretty sure you're waiting for that.
He was.
I literally just finished saying it to him like 15 minutes ago.
And I will, just before I fall over, I'll hold up my hand and just be like, with one finger up, I don't feel so good. And then just
no. Good
plank
Lord.
back.
So much wah wah.
And they will turn and look at you, Hecate, and say, get out of here, sister. I don't want to hurt a woman of the faith. before turning their attention to your compatriots.
Where are these guys?
Your compatriots.
Yeah, no, the guys who are talking to me. I'm not. Oh, they're not on the map yet.
It's
Okay.
Kay.
It's
It's
Kay
Kay is
Kay.
talking to you.
The knight.
Oh, sorry. I thought somebody else had like come into the scene.
Well,
No,
someone
Oh,
else has
joy!
come into the scene.
I thought somebody else already had. Okay. Anyway, so I just kind of turned. I'm just like, it's all groovy, girl. I don't want to be hurting you neither.
Then
But I'm still gonna hit her.
leave.
Bad
I'm still
zombie.
gonna hit
Bad
you.
zombie. Bad zombie.
Bad zombie. That's the white, my boy.
And this one is going to attack. And miss. Alta Vista.
Just like Alta Vista's search results. Wow, that was like a 20-year-old burn.
Oh, and then it's going to attack again because it has multi-attack.
Yeah, that one hit.
Woohoo, one
succeeded.
success on your concentration check.
Wow, it actually does it automatically. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically anything with that C symbol
Mhm.
works. All right, Direwolf's gonna come in and freaking try to bite off this knight's head.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity. If it beats a 14, its hit point, it takes the damage total becomes 28.
Okay. Oh, well, what would be? He can just hang out over Kevin's body.
You have
Oh
an
yeah, he
opportunity right
could.
now.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to do that because that's actually somewhat smart and protective. And
Why
if
is that
someone
thing
heals,
so big?
because it's a large creature.
It's a direwolf, y'all. Direwolves are way bigger than regular
But if
wolves.
someone heals
Yeah.
Kevin, it's a large and a medium creature, and he can technically crawl out from under him. Yeah, so he won't take that attack of opportunity. Sweet. Sasha's not there.
Alta Vista, you have a white in your face.
Hmm. A white. Okay.
Oh, you know what, guys? Do you guys mind if we do a 5-minute break?
Not at all.
Sure.
All right.
All right, 5-minute break. 5-minute break.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack.
Right.
I gotta get my the advertising figure or not the advertising, the slideshow figured out again.
I'll be back.
Same here. Back.
Me too. So, how did your games go this weekend?
Didn't actually have any this weekend just because I was so busy with everything else.
I
My
thought you were
sister.
running family games. Your board games in that.
Oh, that was last weekend, but that one was really good.
Ah,
The kids absolutely loved Lords of Waterdeep. They just had so much fun with it. Like, we did it on the Friday night, and then I ran Tomb of Annihilation the next night. And we've had a little bit of time after we finished Tomb of Annihilation before boyfriend picked me up, so we played it again. It was like, and we had the Scoundrel. I had the Scoundrels of Skullport expansion. It was just like stupid fun.
love that expansion. It's
Yeah.
so good.
And they, I talked to them about the haunt too, and they're all okay with like what's going on. Like, I just gave them general themes, right? And I was like, I want to run this for you guys, but I am looking at other options if you guys have any issues with anything that's going on. And they're like, yeah, no, we're okay with all of that. I'm like, great, we're running the haunt too, and so I'm super excited for that.
Nice.
Yeah, and then this weekend, I was supposed to run. No, I was supposed to play. On Saturday, but one of my sisters wound up crashing after burlesque on Friday. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna ignore her and play while she's sleeping.
Yeah, this weekend I'm running an epic. I'm doing a dish best served cold now, and the one that you sent me, Patrick.
Oh, nice.
How are we gonna
Dish
get out
best
of this,
served
guys?
cold is a good one.
Well, literally, it was one of those things of, yeah, they were going to send us Pip Yup's guide to the Infernal Hells, which is a tier 2, and Wizards didn't get on that, so we didn't get it. So it's like, all right, pick your favorite tier 2. I'm like, I have this one. I'm going to run it. It's good.
So
I'm gonna need some help on this white, guys, because this is gonna be really bad. Are whites the ones
Yeah.
that drain? Don't they?
They're not as bad anymore. They don't drain levels anymore. Or years, I don't
Well, and it's one of those things that they can choose to use their weapon attack or their, I'm going to suck the life out of you attack, which reduces your hit point maximum, I think.
It
I'm
does.
And if it
Yeah.
reduces it to 0, you're dead.
I'm at 13 already, so
Yeah, well, here's the thing. You take the damage, and then your maximum hit points gets reduced by that.
yeah, but
So if you're already damaged, there's a good chance you won't have your maximum hit points reduced to 0 by it.
I get you, but I'm talking about death. Jesus. Jesus.
Oh, you've got...
So Tara,
Yeah,
I think
you're
it's
bloody.
time to start using your spells. Yeah? Yeah?
well, if I see the white, then yes, I will use my spells.
Okay.
Slight sidetrack though. So I'm very excited about this. I'm making some pillows for Christmas for my sisters. Can I show you guys what I'm making?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Because like the only one who really knows about this is boyfriend, and I'm starting to get like stupid excited. I spent like $50
Wait,
on yarn for these things. I'm making pillows for Christmas for my sisters.
Oh.
Like a unicorn pillow and a piggy pillow. Where's I saved an image of the unicorn pillow. Oh, there it is. So there's one. I posted in general.
Oh,
So
that
I'm
is
making,
that's
so I'm making
cute.
that for one. And the other one likes pigs, so I'm making a piggy pillow.
Aww.
Yeah.
Quite cute.
I don't know
Those
why
are adorable.
I am just
Did you
stupid
say those
excited.
are horrible? Why did you say that?
Adorable.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 90% certain it was adorable, and that something happened with the transmission that garbled the
Those
first
Yeah.
are
part of it.
horrible.
No,
I
they're
heard
horrible. No, they're adorable.
I heard adorable, and I'm just like, I don't know why, I'm just like stupid excited to be making them. So I'm like, I have to tell people, I have to share.
Oh, Patrick, 2 seconds. Do you mind going into the second voice chat?
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
It's
You're
not
gonna be asked to leave.
I know.
So, Patrick,
Yes.
Dad, have you, when he was in the military and the hero of the border war, did you develop a lot of backstory in regards to that, or no?
No, that's just his general backstory, but that's what propelled him to basically his position of power was his bloodthirstiness and his victory there, and his shadow looms over Arkady in that Arkady specifically chose whatever he could not to follow in his footsteps, which in his own way is still giving his dad incredible power over his life.
Ah, okay. So, all right, I'm going to bring bits of what I imagined into this, but it doesn't conflict with your backstory, and that's what I wanted to double check and make sure of.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. Is there a particular general he's like based on, or no?
No, I don't think so.
All right, awesome.
Just as long as he's bloodthirsty.
Oh, he'll be bloodthirsty.
Oh, can't wait to hear it.
All right.
Doing that in November because
All right, guys, it was nice playing with you. Have a good night.
Oh
No!
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. He's just playing with us.
I know. But yeah, I'm running into that same situation in November because I'm scheduled like every other week. So I'm supposed to be running Mad Mage 3 times in November, but I picked up 2 inventory shifts and they're on 2 of the Mad Mage weekends. So I'm only going to be able to run it for like once in November. So we're not going to come back to it until like December.
I haven't run my Tyranny campaign since the 15th week of the 15th of September, and I won't until the second weekend of November.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's literally one of those things of everyone was busy every
Yeah.
possible day we could do it up until that weekend. So especially when one person's out of the country for that long.
The Tyranny rewrite is minimal. I've got a copy.
Really?
Yep.
Not worth it?
It's interesting. The opening chapter and introduction is really nice, but the actual changes they made, incredibly minor. You level up a little bit earlier in the opening scene, and there are fewer kobolds to fight, basically. It's
Wow.
not a massive rewrite.
Wow.
I assume they put in all the errata from earlier.
Yes.
All right. You back on?
I'm ready. So where were we? All right, Alta Vista, there's a white in your face.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to try my combo. Now, the thing is, I only have 2 spells left. Well, actually, I don't. Because I'm in my crazy mode right now. Okay, I redirect.
Yep.
So you're no longer using your hex.
What do you mean?
Well, you hex a specific target.
I know. I can, with bonus attack, I can move it.
It has to be dead.
No, it doesn't. Hex, you can move it. Does it have to be? You sure? Hex
Yeah.
spell. That's spell 5e. I think you're thinking of hex. No, I don't think it has to be. You can move it at will. Let me just look it up. 5e hex. All right. You curse until the spell ends. Also, before the spell ends. Okay, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus subsequent term to. If the target drops to 0,
It has
before
to
the
drop to
spell-
0 hit points in order for you to be able to use your bonus action to redistribute it. It's the
Wow,
same with Hunter's Mark.
that's so weird. I never realized that before. Okay, well that's it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on the white.
Okay.
So before you attack,
Uh-huh. I have to
You're
take it
gonna
off.
want to. Yeah. Well, here's what you can do.
Ugh,
Click
okay.
the head with the stars on it next to your name in the tracker.
Head with the stars.
It's in the top left corner of your
Top
Okay.
right.
character. Top right. Sorry.
Okay. Head with the
And
stars.
then
Got it.
and
It's the
then
guy who
where
looks
it
like he's
says,
walking. Effects.
Uh,
Oh, I got it. Like the
Yeah.
group of people. 3 people.
no.
Yeah, the effects.
Okay. No. Click the cross swords.
All right. Yep.
Then you should be at the top of the list. There, you should be a green box with your name and everything in it, and there should be
Yep.
a head silhouette with like 5 stars above the
I
top.
found
of
it. Effects.
Click
Yep.
that. Yeah, you click that,
Okay.
and then you can click the on button on the damage 1d6 necrotic. It'll turn it off,
And that's by her hitting the delete.
and
item.
no, just no, don't do that. Just click on the actual part where it says on in
Okay.
the green box. It should then
Yep.
turn. Well, skip will make it your next attack. You might want to click it again so it's off.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can always recast it,
All right.
assuming
So
you're switching to the white.
we're good, right?
You're good.
Okay. Yeah. Booming blade on the white. Okay. First I have to hit with my weapon, I'm assuming. All right. Why did it roll twice?
Because you're targeting the white and the knight.
That's so
Good news is you missed both.
okay.
The white at night is pretty bright.
All right.
Like the rain in
I'm done.
Spain falls mainly on the plain, I think.
Let's move it along. Keep going.
Okay.
Oh,
Arcady.
Movement to get to Kevin. Action to feed him a potion. Bonus action disengage, and I will move through that way, which will be all of my movement.
Oh my gosh! Roll that healing potion.
How much movement do you have?
Bonus action, I can. Actually, yeah. If I disengage, I'm not going to get the extra movement. Well, I'll take the attack of opportunity to get Kevin up anyway.
Aww.
And she misses
So
you.
you get 9 healing, Kevin.
All right. Thank you. And Kevin will jump up, gasping, "There are 4 lights!"
And you smack your face into the underside of a direwolf.
Nipples. Sorry.
Man nipples.
Nipples.
And that was the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. That is, yep, that's it.
Tafina.
All right. Looking between the knight and the white.
the white.
Like a White Walker.
So,
At this
Don't
point,
let Whitey keep you down.
I'm gonna leave that.
you know what? Okay, I'm gonna just try and take out this stupid knight. Please hit bonus action.
Oh no!
So let me tell you about the time no one rolled higher than a 10 the whole adventure.
It happened
Hey,
once.
Hey, I've been hitting.
I've been doing good.
Not last round, but I have hit.
Like, at least I'm slowly getting up. I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry, one sec. I meant to get Kevin's unconscious off.
I then climb up onto the dire wolf and just hang my head in shame.
Someone needs to get mounted combat so you can get advantage and just ride.
I'm
the
level 3.
I'm saying in the future, if we have a
That
future.
that was the plan for Hecate, so that's
Oh,
probably
really?
what she's gonna do. Yeah.
Well, that's a plan for Tafina as well because, hey, guess what?
Double lances.
I have a badger.
All right, so I'm going to crawl 5 feet. Stand up, which is half my movement, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I've moved a total of 20 feet. So I have 10 more. This is without the grid. It's a little harder.
Ian,
So
you're a monk.
Yeah.
You have more than 30 feet of
oh,
movement.
right, it should be 35.
So you have 20 feet left.
Okay, so we'll move back
Or
there.
not. No, wait.
Hold up.
It
Hold
takes
up.
20 feet to stand up.
20 feet to stand up. My movement shouldn't it be 35 if I'm at this point? Let me see. Unarmored movement. I never actually upped it by 10 feet. Okay.
So you're 40 total, which means half of it is 20, which means you have 20 feet of movement outside minus your 5 of crawling.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I'm going to double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Actually, hold up. Sorry.
I'm not all alone.
You hit a
He
door.
runs into a horde.
Oh wait, did I even know? Oh wait, we had a map, so I might actually know.
Yeah,
that I can go this
we
way.
had a map. We had one of their guys actually point out where some of their people were, so we would have known that stuff.
And you hit a door.
There.
Not very clear, but there's a door there.
Okay.
Put some lines up.
What's it to open a door? Can I still do all
It's
that?
a free action if it's not locked.
Yeah, so I'll try and do everything I said before, but with the free action to open the door. Are there more doors?
You try and open the door, but they are locked. But it's locked.
How big is a direwolf?
It's
10
a large creature.
So 10 by 10?
Yes. Technically, I can run through it without too much difficulty.
I think I can move over here.
You could actually, yeah. Starting from under the wall, because you would have known the door was there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so so I'll use my first bit of movement there. I'll stand up, and I'm going to strike at the white over Alta Vista's.
Alta Vista is normal size.
Yes, but I have reach.
He has long arms.
Okay.
Wait, do you have reach?
I do have reach.
How do you have reach?
10-foot reach?
You both know.
No,
You're
we
literally
don't.
both the only two that know.
No, that's not a feature.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
You're thinking a different thing.
Is it still there? Yeah, you're right. I am. I don't have reach.
Kevin
God damn it.
flails, thinking he's hitting something, but he just isn't.
Yeah, that's so I'm pretty much out. There's not much I can do.
What you
unless I
could
stop
do
here.
is enter the space with Arcade, or not Arcade, Alta Vista, flail about, and then take another attack of opportunity from the white. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could have done that. You could also throw. You could also throw some darts because you have darts.
Oh, I forgot about the darts. But I could stop here and take out the knight and finish that up.
Or
you could do that.
With the white, because
The knight is almost the knight is heavily injured,
Okay.
and then we can focus fire.
And I don't have anything magic for the what? Miss. Mother?
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my pathetic turn.
Do you say anything like stop in the name of the bureaucracy or anything like that?
How many chickens on Wednesday? I have a concussion.
Okay.
Czar. What funny.
I can't really get to the white, so I'm going to focus on the knight again. As was like, my blessed sister, it's all groovy. We're all one under the goddess, but I'm still going to try and knock you out. And yeah, roll the hit.
Roll it.
Yes.
Eh.
It's like, bitch, you have your opinion. I'm still gonna knock you out for it.
Yep.
I respect your right to an opinion. I'm still gonna beat the crap out of you.
Yeah. So, but because the knight has actually said, she's giving us a chance to leave, Heke won't actually kill her. This is all like non-lethal she's trying to do right now.
They are giving you a chance to leave. Let's clarify that here.
I understand. Yeah. Okay. I did misspeak. My apologies. But because she's offering me that, like, I can't kill her. I'm not Winter. I'm Autumn. I can't kill her.
Most
Winter
things die
is-
in winter or in autumn first.
So autumn maims and winter kills.
Winter and summer, like, would, yeah. Because summer is aggressive and winter is just like, yeah, the strongest survive kind of thing. But anyways, moving on. That's all I do. I just try and hit her, knock her out.
This one's going to try and attack the direwolf.
It hits. Just barely.
$11 damage to the direwolf.
He's still a wolf. Again, just barely.
It's going to attack Alta Vista. Hit.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Minus 20 levels.
No, I think that was the longsword.
That's also another hit.
Down I go.
Alta Vista gets knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Direwolf.
All right. Direwolf, I believe it's still squeezing, right?
Yes. Wait. Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah, wolf's done. No,
Oh, no multi-attack. All right.
at least not according to that token. I might look it up. I mean, I'm currently
Oh, wait,
looking
that's
up
a bear.
other.
That's a bear. I'm thinking bears.
Yeah, I'm thinking other things we can.
Alta Vista! You rolled a death saving throw and you nat 20'd it! You come alive with 1 hit point!
Yay!
And you get to act. You
Oh,
also get to act.
You get to act!
Switch with Kevin. Kevin will switch with you.
okay, but if I switch, don't I?
You have your action. You can disengage.
Oh, I can disengage? Okay, I disengage.
So move your token back.
All right.
There's fine. There's fine.
All right. Cool.
There we go. We'll just move Arcady.
Thank you.
And I presume that's the end of your turn?
It's my turn?
Well, you did your action. Is there any bonus actions or anything you would like to do?
My action was what? Getting up? Or
Was disengaging, so that way you didn't take an attack of opportunity.
what is healing word? Is that a bonus?
That is a
It is
bonus
a
action.
bonus.
Then I will use my healing word and heal.
Alright, heal thyself!
All right.
And gosh darn it, people like me.
Well. So do I have to control on myself, I guess?
Yes.
Target myself?
Well, that or you can manually do the math.
Where the hell is that spell? Where is it? Sorry for the hold up, guys. Healing word. There it is. Okay. And I cast it. Pew.
Nice.
Nice! Alright, that is the end of your turn. Arcady!
Katie, I will raise my hand crossbow at this white and I will yell out, "In the name of the bureaucracy and the king, I order you to stand down and submit to arrest." And then I'm going to hold my attack until Kevin gets within melee distance.
Okay. Tafina!
All right. I will take a break from doing that because strategy. I'm right next to this damn suit of armor. Yes!
Yes!
Finally!
Yes! Yes!
He's not fucking dead.
Almost
It's a
as if
knight.
it's a knight.
He should be pretty fucking close, though.
He is very close.
I will want to hit things if it's like 3 hit points. I could have done that.
It is 3 hit points.
Kevin, fuck him up.
All right, I thought I was going after the white.
No, you go after me.
Oh, right. Okay, so I will. I'm going to, while I'm still next to the, hit it with one. Oh, yeah, we'll do non-lethal if we're gotta capture someone. We're gonna use the quarterstaff because I haven't been using it. Motherfucking quarterstaff. And second one will be my unarmed. As a bonus action. That's a hit.
And
Non-lethal, and then I'll move up to the white and be like, being undead without a permit and paying taxes is a actionable offense.
I could just see a world where undead is a thing, where they would actually be looking for taxes and think it's an actual, tax haven, declaring yourself dead. That's what she. Oh, that's what the knight looked like. Okay.
yeah, the knight collapses and their helmet rolls off, and you see this. It's a lady.
All right.
That looks very familiar
To whom?
to all of you. Almost as if a certain someone asked you to be on the lookout for
Damn it.
someone that looked like this.
And we captured her because she is unconscious, not dead.
Yep.
And my held action goes off since Kevin moved into melee.
Yeah, and I'm done. So you can move on.
Oh, sorry. Let me target. Does a 16 hit?
1 sec. Yeah, 16. Wait.
The white.
Yes, the 16 does hit a white.
Okay.
14 armor class just to make it easier.
So 18 damage.
Nice. Okay.
I.
At the time of my life.
All right, so the knight is down.
And we
I'm s-
owe it all to you, Grandpa.
Okay, do I have enough movement to get there? 5, 10. So that's 20. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of squeeze in here if the knight is no longer up, and then I'm going to do. Sacred Flame is radiant, right?
Yep.
Flame like radiance. Oh, it is radiant damage. Okay, so control click on the white.
They made the save.
Blarg, and that's an action, so I can't do anything else. So that's it.
All
That's all I
right.
do.
And it's the white's turn, and the white is going to attack Kevin.
Go for it. I am protected by the law. The law does not protect me.
Second one misses, so maybe there is a bit to that. Though you are feeling a bit hurt.
A bit.
Direwolf.
All right. So, staff.
Yeah.
Does the direwolf have the ability to, with 5 foot of reach, hit the white from where it currently is?
Honestly, for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say yes.
Cool. In that case, then it targets. And because it's squeezing, it's a regular based attack. It hits. Awesome. So first it takes this piercing damage. And hopefully this works. Crap. It worked, but not the way I wanted it to.
What do you mean?
Well, I hit it with a bite attack, and it made its saving throw to be knocked prone.
Ah, okay. I see.
But it rolled the saving throw, so
Oh, worked out. Right. Good.
yeah, it rolled a 20 versus a DC 13. Wolf is done.
Alta Vista.
Mm-hmm. All right, now I can move my hex because the knight is down. I'll move it to the white.
You would have to recast that spell because you did go unconscious.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just block.
Do you have the spell slots?
I don't have to because I'm not going to cast it again. So I do have one left, but I'm just going to save it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to blast it.
Say it, Warlock. Say it. And don't forget to untarget yourself.
Oh, I just retargeted. Yes?
So you're still targeting
Targeting
yourself
yourself.
right now.
Hey, yeah. All right.
There
Yeah.
you go.
All right. Okay.
Wait,
let's see.
why are you set to deal 1d8 fire damage on your next roll?
I don't know. How do I take that off? Is that effect thing again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can take it off.
All right. All right. Eldritch Blast. Well, it hits. And damage.
So it took 3
What did-
fire damage on that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I'm hot.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, I'm done.
Arcady!
Once again, stand down in the name of the law. And I'm going to hold my shot to see their response.
All right, so flip, 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 flip. Oh, here we go. He just glares at you. Oh, and this is a corpse with skin as white as snow, black hair and glowing red eyes. This undead wears fine leather armor and draws forth a longsword and said, "What fine subjects you'll make for the master." Ha ha ha.
I don't think he likes us.
I have a
Oh,
job,
no.
sir.
And also, I don't have to pay taxes. I've been dead longer than the minimum amount of time. Ugh.
Taxes are produced by all producing adults, whether alive nor dead, and must be paid in perpetuity. And he'll go on.
All right, Arcady, what do you do?
I will fire then.
All right.
And I'll miss. That is it.
All right.
All right. So I'm riding on the big dog who can hit the right because it's within 5 feet of it, which means in theory it's within 5 foot of me.
Yeah.
Cool. Main hand. 10 doesn't hit, I assume. I realize I should probably target this. And
And definitely doesn't hit. It's a 14 or better.
cool. There we go. All right. So, bonus action. There we go. I mean, you resisted it, but at least I'm dealing damage.
Yay! End of your turn?
Done.
Kevin.
I don't think this ever came up so far. Are we using tumbling rules or no?
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Tumblr.
boo.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's one of those homebrew. There are. Anyway, I'm going to punch him white in the face.
Ha ha ha.
But we're gonna use quarterstaff first, ham fist. So first,
Make sure you
noise.
attach.
Oh shit! Sorry. Am I not targeting him?
Nope.
I already added
Oh.
the damage.
Okay, and the second one. And miss.
All right. Hecate.
Peace on you, child. May the gods take your soul back into her hands. And just gonna cast. Where is it now? Where is it gone now? Boop.
Woohoo!
Fatal!
Damage! Decent damage, too.
All right. Anything else?
No, that was my action.
All right.
Swirly, swirly.
Kevin is getting attacked.
Okay.
Miss. Hit. Kevin is passed out again. You really do have.
Oh my god, they killed Kevin! Again!
You are going to have a concussion after this.
I will faceplant forward this time, all crumpled up with my butt sticking up in the air.
You mutter, the tax code verily says, and bloop.
Death before taxes! Oh.
A dire wolf.
Alright. Uthor is going to attack. Flag it. That's its turn.
Hello? Why is it went so quiet all of a sudden?
What?
It just went quiet.
Oh, you. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were doing an offhand. Alta
I'm a
Vista.
wolf.
Oh,
Okay.
you're the wolf. Altafina. I've had a long. It's not only been Thanksgiving, but I've also had a long previous week.
I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on it because this thing is. We don't have really any magic, so we're doing half damage on it. Which is a
Yeah,
pain in the ass.
unfortunately. We've got two people dealing.
Full
Actually,
damage.
yeah, we've got two people dealing magic damage to it.
Okay. Did that work? Yeah. Okay. It is Hexblade's cursed. Okay. Good.
Yep.
And you know what? I might as well blow the whole thing. Blow the whole load. I will cast Hex on it as well.
You can't.
Oh, I
They're
can't.
both a
Bonus action.
Ah!
All right. All right. I will just blast it then. In a world with only one bonus action, one girl.
You get 2 extra damage.
Yeah. Back unless I miss. Next.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah. Arcady.
Firing and hoping. Nope.
Oh! Oh, but you're a halfling!
Yes!
Maybe.
Fine.
Maybe
Finally.
tomorrow I'll hit that fucking
Oh,
whack.
that's the wrong damage. You can replace that.
I always personally have problems with whites, so
Max
sorry.
damage
I was
there.
holding that for a while. I had to let it out.
I mean,
And low
there's
damage
so
there.
many jokes for it. I keep thinking of that one in Zack and Miri. I'll have coffee, black. Wait your turn, white.
Steph, did you get rid of the 3 damage from the first turn?
Oh, I will do
when
that
he
1 second.
accidentally threw the dagger?
Done.
Oh, that means he...
It's still up.
Yeah, it's still up. It has 3 hit points, though.
Because Ken Tafina beat the 10 rolling cap.
All
Well,
right.
Kevin
Assuming I hit and deal enough damage, I know exactly what I'm...
You hit!
All right. Bonus action. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, Tafina, because you were honest with me, you get an inspiration.
I'm using that then.
All right. Hit! It's a hit! And it's down. It crumbles into dust.
Oh, no. I literally will springboard off the back of this heavily injured dire wolf dual wielding, and I am taking that thing's head off and riding its body to the ground.
You do so. And with that, Tafina, you hear a voice behind you before we end tonight's session. Go. You see a small halfling behind you saying, "Oh, great adventurers! Thank the gods you have saved me."
I want to insight check that.
Roll
Where,
it.
down here to the south?
Yeah, 1 second.
Me
Let
too.
me.
Um,
That is what he looks like. All right, Tafina and Arcady.
What the hell is up with his foot?
I don't think there's anything up with his foot. He's in like those Japanese foot wraps,
Okay.
I think, or it's just like the way that it's sketched.
some comic book artist who can't draw fate. Deadpool.
Then I'd have him kneeling.
I was taken by these crazy people and forced to do research. Oh, I'm Horlin Berrypot. Nice to meet you.
16 and
It's
22.
a pleasure to meet you. Please.
Oh, thank God,
step
and fellow
back, sir.
halfling. Yes, of course, sir. Absolutely, sir. Whatever you want, sir.
I will ask, can anybody fix Kevin? He's twitching and he's in bad shape.
Yeah, Hecate will cast Spare the Dying on him.
He was
Wait, we're at-
run away.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of
Yeah,
combat.
we're out of combat.
Okay, I will cast an actual healing spell on him then.
That's why I kept
Uh,
rolling it. I was even being generous in doing 10 seconds instead of 6 seconds every time I rolled.
I will cast. What do I have? I have Cure Wounds. I have Healing Word. Prayer of Healing. What does Prayer of Healing do? Who
No,
all is
not
hurt?
prayer of healing.
I
Not
am
prayer
very
of healing.
hurt.
You're
Not
not
prayer-
casting prayer of healing because it takes 10 minutes.
So
Spare the
what's
dying.
wrong with
Ah.
that? What's wrong with that?
No, but she did spare the dying, so
No.
Oh yeah. So well, you
Oh,
could bonus
okay.
action spare the dying and then start casting your prayer of healing to heal all of us.
that's the best bet. Yeah.
Spare the Dying is an action, so I can't do that.
Oh, it's a cantrip though,
It's
so you
a
can do
it's
it
a
for
bonus
free.
action cantrip for death domain.
Yeah, what I'm saying
Right,
is
right.
with Spare the Dying, it's a cantrip, so you can cast Spare the Dying and then immediately
clicking on
cast
guidance.
Prayer of Healing.
All right, I will do that. Spare the Dying on Kevin, and then Prayer of Healing to whoever needs it, up to 6 creatures of my choice.
I
Yeah,
could use
so-
a little bit.
So after
I'm okay.
this will be after our discussion with this guy, I think, because
Whoops.
that takes 10 minutes for that to cast.
Yeah, ignore that. I didn't have it on the white.
Oh, so everyone gets 10 points of healing.
Yes, up to 6 creatures of my choice that I can see within range. Range is 30
Right.
feet, and I can
No,
see
only 6 of us plus the halfling that we don't know about.
perfect. So everyone who needs it gets 10 hit points.
In 10 minutes.
Yes.
I can't affect the wolf.
I can give the wolf 10 hit points.
Well, I'm still
Alright,
unconscious for this
so-
discussion, so you guys finish up. I am lying on the ground, bubbling in my own blood.
And I'm sitting next to you with my eyes closed as I mutter my spells to cast. Yeah.
What is it they had you researching, my good man?
All sorts of ancient and terrible things. I'm a scholar by trade, and after the meteorite, I got lost, and they picked me up, and then I thought they were going to eat me, and then but they realized I was a sculptor and forced me to study these old tomes for their nefarious ends. But I resisted. I didn't tell them everything, despite horrible torture and and being locked up in that room down there.
And why are you out right now?
I finally picked the lock. Yeah.
Insight check that.
You already did a previous insight check, and you know... It's like, oh, how convenient.
That's a good insight check, though.
You show up and declare yourself not with these guys when these guys have been defeated. Almost as if he was trying to play his cards to see who would win and who would lose.
He was
What
playing both sides
research
against the middle.
Basically.
led you to discover, sir?
Oh, what was that? Sorry?
What has your research led you to discover?
Oh, just, you know, just some old stuff about what happened here in the valley ages and ages ago before the ice was here. Did you know the ice wasn't always here? And that there were other civilizations here as well?
Indeed. There were elves and others that lived here, yes?
And dwarves! That's where those statues came from. They found a ancient dwarven ruin, a ziggurat.
Zigga what?
A
Sorry.
ziggurat
I know, I just being facetious.
is a type of stepped pyramid.
Where did they find this? And is it still standing?
Oh yes, it is still standing. The boss. I don't have very much information, but that's where he was taking the prisoners, or some prisoners, the ones that weren't eaten or forced into slavery.
Do you know when the slavers will be back?
No,
Are they on a schedule?
Yes, they usually make a weekly round. But you know, with the mud and stuff, sometimes they're a few days late. Sometimes they get lucky and get a few good days, and they're a few days early. You know, that sort of thing. Oh, and be careful. There's a wormling upstairs.
Ah, yes, we saw that already.
Oh no, not that one. The ice dragon wormling in the tower.
Oh, okay. Is there somewhere we could go that's a little more comfortable than this hallway and discuss this, sir?
Oh, you can come into my library. And with that,
In the place he wants to escape, I'm unconscious, sorry.
you just came back.
While this was going on, I was tying up the knight and searching the bodies of those we defeated.
He's a right bitch, that one. Was running the whole operation here.
And Kevin will wake up. Religion is the opiate of the masses! Oh, I had a terrible dream!
Wasn't
Right,
quite
sir.
a dream, my friend.
And he will bring you to the library. Moisture, cold, and time destroyed what was once an important library filled with tomes and scrolls. The rotting cases are now lined with items that almost ooze off the shelves. Many books have been tossed to the ground and trampled. Others look to be vivisected on tables dotted with still burning candles. A foul smell permeates the air, and the rotting foot of a goblin protrudes from beneath a pile of books.
I suggest we find a safe area so we can rest. That's my
Not
suggestion.
in there. That.
Not
I'm sorry, sir, but that has serial killer vibes.
Oh, that was from
I'm
the goblin they tried to make him become a scholar. It was patently ridiculous.
I'm a female for first of all. How dare
Oh,
you?
he was talking to Kevin.
Oh, okay. How dare you assume my gender?
Usually if I use sir... No, it's pretty much sir for everything. It is, it really is.
I'm just messing with anyway.
Should I do Dragon Age 2 and go Sarah for everyone?
Hey, Sarah, Sarah.
All right. So I guess I will see you all in 2 weeks. All right.
Yep.
Oh,
I will see everyone else next week for the aftermath of Fort Frostfell. Because you have way more to explore here.
All right. All right, guys.
Did we find any goodies on the bodies?
Yes, you actually found, and I'm going to say you search around too. You actually found a fair bit of gold and other things, but I will add it to the party loot during the week because it's currently 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And
Have a good night, everybody.
And with that,
Good
I
night,
would like to
guys.
thank everyone who is chatting in the chat. ZLT, Superfan, as always, along with Brendan, a wild Brendan showing up. And I would also like to thank Angel of Light, Commander Root, Electrical Longboard, Lurks, and catch us tomorrow. We're playing tomorrow, right, for Legacy of the Crystal Shard.
Absolutely.
All right.
Maybe people learn new stuff about Mr. Curious.
Have a nice night. Bye-bye. Oh, and be sure to check out in the doobly-doo down below our sister shows from the Heroes Wanted Collective. Have a nice night.